Went to my polling place to vote. I was told that I wasn't on the register. And I said, what do you mean my name's not on the roster? They said, well, it's not on the roster. And I was like, well, I voted here in the primary, so what am I supposed to do? And they said, well, you can sign a provisional ballot. Come to find out later, I followed up, my vote was never counted.
The presidential race looks jar-lid tight. We could be in for a long night as voters decide whether Vice President Al Gore or Texas Governor George Bush will be the next president of the United States. It is that close.
CNN announces that we call Florida in the Al Gore column.
In blue, the important pivotal state of Florida for Vice President Al Gore.
Bulletin, Florida pulled back into the undecided column.
CNN right now is moving Florida to the too close to call column.
Too close to call.
Florida is now too close to call. I want to say that again. It's a confusing situation. Now, if you're disgusted with us, frankly, I don't blame you.
Your brother said in one of his speeches, my brother said he's going to deliver Florida.
he did say that. He said it more than once.
Will you deliver it?
He also told me that it was going to be a cold Thanksgiving dinner if I don't help him out, and that we're going to carry it if I don't help him out, and that we're going to carry it if I don't help him out, and that we're going to carry it if I don't help him out, and that we're going to carry it.
We had the corruption of the media environment because the person who called the election for Bush was his own cousin, who was working for Fox News at the time, and then all the other networks unquestioningly followed Fox News rather than doing their own analysis.
Bush wins.
CNN declares that George Walker Bush has won.
George Bush is the president-elect of the United States.
ABC News is now going to project that Florida goes to Mr. Bush.
One of the closest elections in American history. Bush has won.
You had all these other delicious wrinkles in the situation. The fact that the Republican candidate's brother was the governor of the state where all the controversy was going on.
When we use electronic voting machines, we can think of it as a black box because we as human beings cannot look into that computer and see the internal bits. It's hidden from us. So as far as we're concerned, it could be just a big black box.
Is there any type of paper receipt that you get that confirms your vote?
No. The only information you get is on the machine.
The voting machine. And it's a demonstration that shows people what's wrong with electronic voting. It says click here to start voting. That's where the voter goes into the booth. There's only one race because it's only a demonstration for teaching purposes. John Doe versus Mary Smith for president. I'm going to vote John Doe. I go to verify my ballot. And if there's no voter verified paper audit trail and there's no audit, everybody thinks that this is good. Because I voted for John Doe, it says John Doe, I say correct. It says poll worker may close the booth, will assume it's the end of the election day. And here's my final total. Now you can see that the vote was switched. But here's the kicker. If you're the election director, you are 100% within your rights to say, we had a perfect election. We had one voter, we have one ballot. I see no problems. And that's the problem with electronic voting. You see no problems.
Because that is the message they want to leave you with, to keep you afraid and keep you fucking impotent. Keep these lying scumbags doing their fucking dirty work. They're all the same. I'll show you a politic. Here it is, right here. I think the puppet on the right shares my beliefs. I think the puppet on the left is more to my liking. Hey, wait a minute. There's one guy holding up both puppets. Shut up.